Welcome to the Compuware Workbench Project Explorer module. Here you will learn about the Compuware Workbench project environment. On the mainframe, source code and copybooks generally are stored in partitioned datasets. In the project environment, local copies of the same files are maintained. File downloads and file uploads occur during the course of a project. With numerous individuals involved, the project resources must be managed to maintain a consistent environment. To this end, the Project Explorer has team synchronization capabilities based on the following team synchronization concepts: conflict, commit, update, synchronize, and mark as merged. Their discussion follows. Changes may occur either locally or remotely. When changes occur in both places, it is considered a conflict. To commit is to push local changes back to ZOS. Also available is the override and commit option. This is unconditional and does not check for conflicts. To update is to pull remote changes from ZOS. The override and update option does check for conflicts and will prompt the user for confirmation before updating. The process of synchronization involves checking to see if the mainframe and local files are the same and informing the user of the results. To mark a file as merged simply turns off its conflicting status, allowing it to be committed. Caution: this should not be done arbitrarily. The file in question should be compared and merged first. Now we will look at some examples. The first will show synchronization where a change was found. The next will show synchronization where no change was found. And the last will show synchronization where a conflict was found. Here, program PDA-001 is selected. A right-click reveals a context menu where Team is chosen first, then Synchronize with ZOS. A message regarding the synchronization view appears, and Yes is chosen to display the corresponding view. The program is prefixed with the blue arrow icon, indicating that the mainframe version has changed since the download occurred. Another program, PDA-002, is selected for synchronization. The first message box appears, followed by the No Changes text in the Synchronize view. In this example, program PDA-001 is once again selected. Note the greater than symbol prefix, indicating that the local copy has been changed. When synchronization is requested, the view shows the red double-headed arrow prefix, indicating conflict. Both versions have been changed. Using a right-click to reveal the context menu, we see that the Mark as Merged option is available. Again, its use at this time is not recommended. Instead, we go back to the Project Explorer, display the context menu, then choose Compare With and Latest from ZOS. When the Compare window opens, the local and remote programs appear side by side. The toolbar to the upper right provides some very useful options. Looking more closely, there are two categories. The action options allow for copying all non-conflicting changes from right to left and copying current change from right to left. The navigation options assist in locating the next difference, the previous difference, the next change, and the previous change. Once the differences have been reviewed and the appropriate changes are made here, the file is then ready to be marked as merged. Here are some additional notes. Statistics must be enabled for the ZOS PDS because the Workbench uses the last date changed property to determine changes between local and remote resources. Changes to local copies of sequential files are treated as conflicting since the last change date information is not available. Only PDS members and sequential files are supported. Copybooks outside the current project may be referenced. And finally, both COBOL and PL1 copybooks are supported. With these concepts in mind, let's look at the simple process of creating a project. From the menu bar, choose Window, then Show View, then Project Explorer. When the Project Explorer view appears, right-click to display the context menu, then choose New and Project. When the Wizard dialog box appears, choose Compuware Mainframe Project. Then, in the next dialog box, enter a name for the project. Connections to multiple LPARs may be available. Choose one. The new project will now appear in the view. At this point, we must turn to the Host Explorer to add files to the project. In the Host Explorer, 5 files are selected. We right-click to display the context menu, then choose Add Files to Project. The dialog box that appears contains only the new project. Other projects associated with the same LPAR would appear as well. The subsequent dialog box lists the files selected in the Host Explorer. Individual PDS members may be included or excluded at this point. Upon choosing Finish, the selected files will be downloaded and the Project Explorer view will reflect their availability. This concludes this module. Thank you.